Okay class, so in today's video I have our tiller from school. I'm going to be using this to basically tear up all these weeds in my yard. I cut them down, and now just basically what this is going to do is just kind of grind up the earth and grind up the dirt and just make it nice and soft so I can plant stuff and get rid of all these weeds. But remember last week I had the weed eater. I made it nice and, you know, clear it up, but now I'm just going to use the tiller to just break up all the dirt. So I'll show you guys how that works after this. You can just kind of see how it's breaking up the earth, breaking up the dirt, and just one-handed, so it's tough. Breaking up. Alright class, so here you can kind of see the difference. This is the area that I tilled, and might not be able to see much of a difference until you look over here, see all that. The main thing I want you guys to look at is after I till the soil, look how nice and soft it becomes. Yeah, so it's nice and soft. Okay, and that's what you want the dirt to be like. It's nice and soft so you can plant stuff in it. If you come over here, I didn't till this area yet, and it's like still very hard and can't even grab the dirt, right? There's really nothing to grab onto. Again, this is the area that I tilled. You see, dirt's nice and soft, easy to plant. Okay, and that's the whole purpose of a tiller. If you guys notice, this tiller is not gasoline powered. Okay, it's using a battery. Okay, now a lot of people, this is the battery pack for the tiller. Okay, it's 60 volts, lithium ion. Okay, now here's the thing. I would never use an electric tiller like this if I had a large farm, if I had to do a big area. No, you would hook up a tiller on a tractor, use it that way. For home use, personally I like electric garden equipment just because it's less maintenance. There's no oil, there's no fuel you have to use. All you gotta do is charge up this battery and the thing just works. The only problem is, you guys look, I'm trying to check how much battery life is left, and there is none. Okay, that's one of the downfalls of electric powered garden equipment, is if you have a big area, a lot of times the battery will die before you're able to complete the job. So when it comes to you know, personal use, if you have a small yard like this, okay, I probably, the battery wasn't fully charged. But if I had a fully charged battery, I probably could have done this whole yard and then some before it died. So again, for like a personal yard or lawn, okay, battery powered equipment, that's my preference. But if you're working on a big farm or whatnot, you're definitely going to want to use gasoline, a 2-stroke or 4-stroke engine powered equipment. Okay. This thing works pretty good. As you can see, it did a pretty good job of tilling up the soil. So it's nice and soft now. You guys can see that. All that. Nice and soft soil. Easy to plant in. I might put some grass back here. Now the reason why I didn't get this area was to show you guys the difference, but also I'm probably going to pour a slab of concrete in this area, so I don't really need to even clear it. I'm just going to put cement over it anyways, make a nice patio back here. So all this grass is going to be gone anyways. Back here I was thinking about doing a garden, so that's why I want to kind of till up the soil and just make it nice and soft, easy to plant in. Okay, so that's the purpose of a tiller. Okay, now one big safety thing, before you ever have to clean out the tiller or any kind of power equipment, okay, before you stick your hands in here, okay, anytime you stick your hands in here, you want to make sure to always disconnect the power source. Okay, so this one's battery powered, so I'm going to take out the battery. That way, for some reason, the thing wants to start up. It can't. There's no battery source. There's no power source. Okay, now if you are using gasoline powered equipment, okay, all you have to do is disconnect the spark plug, okay, the spark plug wire, and from there the engine cannot start. Again, imagine you got your hands in here and all of a sudden something shorts out, boom, this thing turns on. This thing will break up rocks. What do you think it'll do to your finger? Yeah, easily just cut off all your fingers. Okay, so before you stick your hands anywhere sharp that can move, you always want to disconnect the battery source and then work on it. Okay. Okay guys, so like I was saying, anytime you're working on equipment, let's say you get something stuck in this lawnmower, okay, these blades aren't very sharp, yeah. But imagine you have your fingers in there and the thing starts up, your fingers are gone. Okay, so before you ever stick your hands anywhere in anything that can possibly start up and get your fingers or hands or toes or whatever caught in, you always want to disconnect the power source. So here, okay, anybody see where the power source is? Okay, in this case it's right here. This is the spark plug wire. Okay, all you gotta do is disconnect this, pop that off. That's the top of the spark plug. With this wire disconnected, this engine cannot start up. It won't accidentally start up. So that's all you have to do. Make sure that before you work on any power equipment, disconnect the power source like that. Clear out whatever's stuck inside. Then just pop this back on. Ta-da. You're good to go.